the Ultra Prime draft better. I'm not a huge fan of Azir, Jarvan together. I feel like it's a little awkward. There is setup from the Jarvan to help Azir do damage, but for the most part, it's more of just like we do good team fight damage stats. You're going to get it wrong no matter what. That's like the hidden passives of doing things on cast. But Croco, there is a ward here, but he's up top early. Might take a base. Oh, Liangchen just dashed in.
Yep, that's slice and dice used, and Croco going to be ready to collapse. LNG looking to get themselves on the board early. Liangchen flashes away, but Flag and Drag was held by Croco the whole way through. Sheer flashes after him. First blood to Croco.
I think Croco might have flashed on the spot. Maybe I didn't see that correctly, but still a really good gank. Liangchen overplaying his hand in the top lane. We'll give nice little first blood here over to Croco. Grizzly will be able to cancel this base, and there's a TP coming from this crocodile.
Yeah, Sheer going to get Wind Becomes Lightning here, and I don't think he's getting out of this one. Yeah, Grizzly advantage on their jungler. Bulldog being closer is maybe the one thing that LNG have going for him, that it's not going to be enough. This dragon going the way of Ultra Prime.
Maybe Croco can look for a steal. He does have equal smite and is walking in here.
Oh, hooked though. That does put him closer to the dragon, but maybe more than he bargained for. Is able to steal it away. Croco equalizes the dragon count, and 1xN just firing away. Dashes forward, but has Grizzly on top of him. He's going to pay for that as he drops down first of the fight, but they are able to trade back onto the Thresh. Knockup finds its way onto Grizzly, and he's stuck in a 1 versus 3 as Bulldog will look to clean up the kill. The credit goes to Croco, 2 to Croco and side. So Ultra Prime absorbed that play. Croco committing ultimate for it will not end up finding the kill.
1xN only has to cleanse, but the shockwave was used. Bulldog got a dash away from there. Missing's around. Looks like LNG don't want to give this Herald up without a fight, but I don't know if that's
resources.
Well advised. Yeah, it's heaping in from both top laners.
All right, let's see. Liangchen going to be the first target here, able to dash back to the rest of his team. Rift Herald goes down. Grizzly picks it up. LNG
Renekton could have been nice and make Ultra Prime sweat a little bit, make them base a little bit further back, help your laners out. The problem is that everyone from LNG showed up too. Both Sheer and Liangchen TP'd up. So Nah doesn't have TP for this side lane. This matchup is very playable.
Wow, Sheer just taking it to Liangchen here. He's going to look for the dive. The boulder just barely misses Renekton's tail. Sheer just barely doesn't get that kill, but gonna force out his lane opponent. Still feels plenty good as Ultra Prime start up their next dragon. LNG with a few folks in the area. Does look like they're going to try to contest here. Mid laners duking it out on the bottom side as Croco and Missing try to create space. Step up to the dragon. Croco is here. Now Grizzly a little bit outmanned and outgunned. It's going to be a secure on the dragon. It goes over to 1xN of all people, but Hena kills off Missing on the top side. It's now a dragon lead to LNG as they're just going to try to get out of here. Xiaoxia continues to magnetize these onto 1xN, but he's got the backup of Croco. Grizzly taking way too much damage. Xiaoxia going to take it instead as 1xN picks up a kill. Hena turning it back, though, with the Infernum. Flashes forward. 1 or 2 more shots. And aggressive into Ultra Prime's jungle. Xiaoxia going to get pushed back away by the Blast Cone as they're just trying to get 1xN a pathway to hit this turret. Hena waiting to try to clear the wave on the opposite side. Croco dives forward, gets a knock up onto Grizzly, but there's no damage here. Bulldog comes in on the flank. They're going to turn it all back onto Saber, and he's one-shot Hena, duking it out with 1xN. Hena going to end up winning that one out, but now the rest of the team fight breaks out. The top laner's getting involved. Sheer immediately going to Gnar, 2 of them back into the wall. Croco in the front line. Hook connects on a mini Gnar, but Sheer not taking too much damage. Going to be able to continue to proc Hyper. Flashes forward, looking for Liangchen, and Bulldog will be the one to finish him up. Back over the wall goes Croco, trying to complete the ace, but Xiaoxia will stay alive nonetheless.
I don't know how I feel necessarily about that all the time, but this is a game where I feel like because there's not a ton of engage and Xin Zhao is the primary engage, he kind of does need an enchanter to help him get going in this game. Croco
sees an angle on towards Hena, does throw down the Cataclysm. Hena now going to get caught, shuffled back by Bulldog, and one shot by 1xN. LNG find their way onto the most relevant carry, and they snap this team fight shut. It's a double kill to 1xN, a triple kill to 1xN, and LNG going to use these death timers to break open the base.
From that fight, so the fights are going to be even more impossible to him. LNG are simply too far ahead.
Oh,
Croco
are
is
they
so
are they
confident.
really too far ahead? Here's the real test. Croco just chucking away his Guardian Angel for nothing. But here comes the follow-up team fight. Maybe it'll be worth it at the end of the day. Missing, charging forward in the absence of his jungler. Shockwave connects on it too. For what? For no purpose at all, as the Gnar into the wall from 2 into the Cataclysm of Croco will claim 2 more lives. Hena finally able to get one back, but here's 1xN launching himself into the fray. He will drop down for it, but Sheer and Bulldog can finish off the fight. LNG come up with another team fight win, ace for 3, and this one might be enough to march on the fountain.
Croco has had an amazing game 1, but that was the most, like, I want to play for clips fight I've ever seen from a player in my life. He just gives away his GA, but Bulldog has the Rabadons. He's the sole damage dealer remaining, and it will be enough. LNG winning a very convincing first game after small stumbles in the early game will stabilize. And Ultra Prime, will they be able to win one game in this series, Gordo? I mean,